Hello my Saab friends. Today we're going to give the front end of my '08 Project 9.3 Aero some love. So we're going to start off with cleaning up these hazed headlights. I don't know how well they'll clean up. Kind of in rough shape. We'll give that a go. I have the front bumper. I have a fog light replacement. This passenger side fog light is no bueno. It is long gone. I replaced a clip over here for the washer pump system. I don't know how I had one of these clips. It's oddly specific, but one of these was broke. I had a spare, so I threw that on there. Got bulbs. I have the replacement lens right here we'll throw in. But first things first, we'll do the headlights. I have wheel liner replacements over here. Got some used units. This one is straight up missing. Driver's side is straight up broke. So I got some of those from a very awesome person who actually got me that sign up there. Kudos to you, my friend. So, gonna throw in the wheel liners, clean the headlights, hopefully throw that front bumper on. So then it actually starts to look like a Saab again, not some jalopy driving down the road. This whole process, I'm not going to go too far into detail because I have done it before on my 2008 Red 9.3 Aero. So I'll leave the link up top there. And as far as the actual kit, I believe it's from 3M, but it's nice, cheap, simple. You can find it on Amazon, 2-day shipping, and it's under 15 bucks, and it's very simple. So we're going to keep on cleaning these headlights and see how unhazy we can get these things. So they're always going to look worse before they get better because you are sanding off that haziness of the plastic. So now we need to actually polish it back. So I'm going to try this Meguiar's Plastex because that's what I have in the garage right now. So let's give it a shot. Wow, just take a look at that. So this is the before. And the after. So I think I'll probably do another round of polishing just to get a little bit less hazy. That is a massive, massive difference. Look at that. Other side is complete. Made a world of difference. It's kind of ridiculous how much of a mess this makes. And of course got compound all over the hood and fenders of the car. And of course the crash bumper there. But it's totally worth it. I think I may pull this thing out and actually hose it down real quick, but I don't know. I may just throw the wheel liners and the bumper on. Depends on how I'm feeling. So if you're looking to clean your headlights and you ran out of compound because you're using an old kit like I did, definitely huge shout out to Meguiar's Plastex. This stuff worked great for compound because I was out of it with my little 3M kit. Alright, now we're onto the wheel liners. I do apologize, this video is going to be rather sporadic, but so I ended up not even needing to wash it. I just quick waxed it. Did a very good job actually. Usually I'm not one for quick wax, but it worked out really well. Okay, now we're onto the wheel liners. These wheel liners, they make it nice and easy because they all look the same. Might be hard to see, but it says right hand on it. It's awesome. thing is a chore to wrestle up in there. So it is actually a new day. I realized it was getting later yesterday and I ran out of hardware. The fender liners take some very specific plastic nuts, and these are kind of rather generic, but I was missing a couple of these and it took me a while to dig in my parts bin for them. Self-tapping screws with hex heads. I believe it's an 8mm. So I had them in the parts bin, but I just had to dig around for them. So now I have all the hardware and it's just tightening everything down. There's going to be a couple screws here, which are like these self-tapping looking ones, and there's 3 here that I'm going to wait till I put the front bumper on, but there is 2 right here that secure into this side skirt, and there's 6 of those plastic nuts that we secure all throughout this fender liner. So that is the passenger side all wrapped up. Fender liner is in, wheel and tire back on. Now we'll go ahead and do this one. Actually still has a wheel liner in it, but if you can peek in there, it's rather broke. That's why we're replacing it with a used piece. So it is the exact same process as that passenger side, so there is actually no point in me showing you that same process yet again. So we'll fast forward, we'll pick back up to where we replace the fog light and throw the bumper back on, which I'm really excited because then it's going to start to look like something. Alright, so this driver's side wheel liner is in. I realized I probably want the wheels off whenever I go to attach the bumper, but this is the old mangled wheel liner on the driver's side. This is all sorts of broken. Now we are on to the fog light replacement. Alright, so I got the T25 Torx. There's going to be 3 screws to remove this fog light assembly. I think honestly only 2 of which are actually holding the thing in. Yeah, I would say that's a little broke. Here's the used replacement in a lot better shape than that other one was. Installation is just as easy. Plops down in like such. And reattach the 3 Torx screws. And it's nice, this used assembly actually came with a bulb as well. Connect that in, we're good. Now we're on to the part that I've been waiting for since I actually got the car. And that is final assembly of this front bumper. So this isn't necessarily required, but I got it for free. It's this foam piece. It didn't come with a car. Actually, I found one in the junkyard and I bought a bunch of other random stuff. So they threw it in for free, so I figured might as well put it on there. So that just goes on with pressure. Okay, so I'm not going to fully clip everything in just yet. Obviously it's still drooping down quite a bit over here, but we need to make the electrical connection down here, right there, as well as a rubber hose right here, a quick connect that clips right onto the windshield washer reservoir. Okay, so I have some dielectric grease because this connector is somewhat out in the elements. We definitely want to put some form of grease in here for protection. Not just any grease, but definitely dielectric grease. Gob some in there. Now we'll connect it. And if you're wondering what connections I just connected, it's this one right here. Comes from the car, goes and feeds power to this entire front fascia. So that's what the front fog lights get their power from. There's an ambient air temperature sensor somewhere in the center. It all gets power from this point right here. And then where this quick connect right here, that was formerly broken, now replaced. Plugs with this quick connect into the windshield washer pump. And I believe there's two of them. Yeah, there's two. Yeah, so this connector, that one was perfectly fine. This one was broke, so I had to replace it. We can fully push this on and fasten up. There's two, I think 10 mils up here, a couple plastic push pins, and of course plethora of 8 mils on both insides of the wheel wells. There it is. Starting to look like something, huh? I'm loving this fusion blue paint. One of the things I didn't show on camera is the addition of this little vanity plate. They make numerous different versions of it. I believe I got it from europarts.com for around 25 bucks. Comes with the hardware, very simple to install, 2 screws, a couple clips. I think it's a nice addition. Man, this thing is looking good. If you're wondering as far as functionality with hooking everything back up, well, let's go ahead and see if it actually works. So that is a wrap on the front end install, as well as the update on my blue 9.3 Aero project car. It's been a very productive couple days because, of course, I did have to track down some hardware, get some additional parts, and we ended up replacing the wheel liners on both sides. We fixed a broken passenger fog light assembly, cleaned the headlights, of course, slapped on the front bumper, and everything is working like it should. So I am very excited. It is definitely coming along, and if you've watched from the very beginning, you understand how far the progress has been made, especially with the engine and now the small stuff and the cosmetics and whatnot. But this Fusion Blue cleans up very nicely. It looks awesome. I think it's going to look spectacular next to my daily driver Laser Red Aero. So there's definitely more to come with that, so be sure to subscribe. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop me a comment down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys and gals next time. Thanks for watching.